Hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video. Let's take a look at the action today. So I got two charts here. There's a daily chart over here and then a 1 minute chart over here. If you're not familiar with what's on here, these colored bars are the 10x bars. That basically yellow means neutral, green means momentum buy, red means momentum sell. And then if you see the dots, you can see that that's happening on 50% greater than average volume. All right, so it gives you a lot of action there. And then if you're looking at the daily chart, it's also going to show you the one-step process of that chart and above, the daily, 2-day, and 3-day, et cetera, et cetera. It'll show you what color the 10x bars are on those time frames, okay, and also are there any arrows. So in this case, you can see, of course, the daily, the 2-day, and the 3-day are green momentum, while the rest are yellow. If we go to the 1 minute chart, what's nice is you got a lot of info here, of course. And this is great for day trading the S&Ps. But you can see that we've got, okay, hey, there's a buy signal here on a 5 minute chart. So we got a little bit of a blip. So you can actually see what time frame the arrows are coming in right now. And that makes that kind of nice, just for navigating the markets like that. Now, one of the sectors I like to look at is transports. All right, so if we look at the transports today, they were down, or IYT was down 19 cents. But more importantly, you can see that across all the major time frames, we've gone to yellow bars. That means we have switched from upward momentum, i.e. green, to congestion. All right, in addition to that, we got a sell signal here. And now you can see we're turning into yellow bars. So the idea here is that this is a topping signal, all right? If you get something like that, you get a topping signal and you get yellow bars, typically you're gonna get a flush. So a couple things like this. First of all, yes, great, we could buy puts on IYT, in which we're doing. But secondly, the transports always signal first, sometimes by a couple of days, usually by a couple of days, sometimes by a couple of weeks. But when you see this, it's just a heads up that the rest of the indexes may follow. I get it, the indexes are strong right now, but we also know they don't go up forever. So just a pullback to the mean, the 21 period moving average. And if we go to the 1 minute chart, not only do we see yellow and red across the board, like there's no green anywhere. Okay, but we also see sell signals on the weekly chart, sell signals on the 4-day chart. I mean, this is turning into a big puke-a-rama here, and there's a couple of different ways to kind of play that. All right, and so one question that that may come up is just what is all this stuff? All right, so what that is something we've been talking about here, and we've been very excited about because it's been released now. Is the multi-10x on steroids. All right, so we talked about 10x bars and the arrows, but then it's being able to look at all 18 time frames at once, which has been a real game changer. So what are the things that I've been doing with this? All right, so first off, about 30 days ago, I decided to set up a 7-figure account, and the reason I've been able to do this is that, at least it's simpler, I've kind of totally stepped out of the operational role. We got a CEO who's amazing, and I can go back to my roots, just focusing on trading. And so now that I've got, I can be a full-time trader again, I'm going to throw some more money at this. And so what I've been doing here is, you can see here I started off with $1,090,000, and I've been tracking it day by day. So we went, you can see here, I was up $75,000, then 27,000, down 17, down 31, up 65, up 42, and my weekly gain here was $65,000 with an intraday week drawdown of minus 49,000. Okay, I want to tighten that up a little bit. So the next week, on the 11th, I was up 22,000, down 13,000, down 16,000, up 1,000, and then boom, up 88,000. Killed it in Roku and Amazon. So bought 110 calls on Roku. They popped overnight. I'll show you the setup on this. And then this week, so I started off at 1,341. I was up $37,000 Monday, $32,000 Tuesday. Wednesday was frustrating, lost $60,000, frustrating day. Tesla popped up while I was taking my son to school, and then started in the fall. I chased Netflix and it puked. Really wasn't a good day. And then, but at the end of the day, I got this great signal on Restoration Hardware. Okay, and I bought 150 contracts. And then today, I ended up plus $76,000. So again, my goal is to make about 5% a week. All right, and so now, here's the thing. I get it. You're probably looking at this going like, dude, anybody can set up a spreadsheet. Is this real? So let me bring up the account. All right, so here's the account that I'm using. So you can see here that the balance, current balance, matches what I showed you on the spreadsheet, 1,426,000 some odd dollars, and it's going to fluctuate a little bit because I've got some futures positions on. And then if we scroll down, we can see like today. Okay, there's those. So like today, in the S&Ps, I've got this butterfly on. If we drop tomorrow, that'd be amazing. Amazon, I've got a call credit spread on, so a few directional puts. And again, I'll show you that setup here real quick. Beyond Meat, I think this thing is going to trade sideways and suck the premium out, so doing that. DocuSign, that's one of my favorite long stocks. Picked up that one today. So I was talking about Restoration Hardware. So bought some calls, and it was great today, and flipped them out and made some good cash on that one, and et cetera, et cetera. And so since I set this up, it's up about $450,000 in 30 some odd days. So far so good. And the reason I'm telling you this is I want to show you kind of the setups that I'm doing. So let's look at Restoration Hardware. So on Restoration Hardware, using these tools, first of all, of course, it's been very, very strong. And then I mapped out the 1618 extension here and the 1272 extension. So yesterday on this pullback to support, bought some, we got the buy arrow, and so I loaded up, and then this morning it worked like clockwork. We just kept going up, and as I'm watching this, it's like, okay, and when it starts going, you're like, okay, where's it going to stop, right? I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. I don't want it to reverse back, but when there's dots, it's like, okay, that's volume surging into that, which means it's got gas in the tank. So then I got an arrow here at the 1618. That was enough, so I got out. Now, had I held on, I would have made more money, but what I want here is, because I'm doing directional options, I want that quick hit. Get me in, get me out, right? And that's what worked there. And then Roku was something similar where we got the setup, okay, and we're going in, it's going. Now we got a sell arrow here, but we're looking for the 1272. It's holding, it's green. Do I don't need to get out? I don't need to get out. Boom, now we're getting up here. So then take the profits. And then if you're sitting there and you get the arrows and you're still waiting for more and it goes yellow, guess what? Get out. And the whole point of this is that you're allowing yourself to just be open to whatever the market's going to give you. Like, I didn't know that this trade was going to be a huge trade, going up 8 points. It might have ended after 2 points. But instead of being all agitated, like, oh God, I don't want to give back any money, I just submit myself to the market and say, all right, I'm just going to stay in as long as the signal is valid. Give me what you want to give me. I'm not going to. I'm not going to go into all the psychological stuff. Oh, maybe I don't deserve it or whatever. Just, we all have these hang-ups about money when we're trading that really implode our ability to make money consistently. This tool basically allows us to submit our will to that of the market. And honestly, it makes us more open to whatever money the market wants to give us. The market doesn't care who we are, but it'll give us a lot of money if we allow it to. And that's kind of a way to do this. So this is the class link. I'm going to teach this class on Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, the 23rd. Simplertrading.com/10x. Basically, I'm going to be showing you strategies that I've been using to earn 5% a week on a large account. Okay, you could do it on a small account too, but if you've got a large account, you'll also like this one because I'll show you some stuff to do with portfolio margin, stuff like that too. The strategy class is $797. What this includes is the strategies, the specific trades I've been using to do the 5% a week, but it also includes the 10x bars and those arrow indicators. If you don't have those are included with the class. The pro version includes, of course, the strategy, the 10x bars, and the reversal arrows, but the whole meat and potatoes here is this, okay? This is the 10x and the arrows on a multi-tool where you can view up to 18 time frames at once. That has been the game changer, okay? Because you're on the path of least resistance. You are not fighting anything. In addition, you get a free ticket to my tax loss harvest class. We've done this for 10 years, and every 10 years we make money on this one unique setup that happens one time a year. It's pretty amazing. I think the pot stocks will be good this year. And most importantly, you get 2 days of live trading. So again, why the live trading? Well, you can read a book on golf, but when you go line up for that first tee shot, you are not going to be able to do a good job because you've never had that practice. You've never been able to swing that club in front of a coach. The idea with the live trading is that, yes, you're going to learn all this stuff. You're going to get all the checklists on the Saturday, but with the live trading, we're going to be putting it into practice, okay? How do you know when to pull the trigger? What are you looking for? What happens if it's not working out? What kind of trading are we going to do, all right? Live trades, and if you can't attend it, it's fine. You'll have text alerts that tell you exactly what I'm doing. And then the elite basically gets you an extra 2 days of live trading. It's the live trading's fun. Like the last 19 out of 20 classes, we've made enough money trading a one lot in the classes for people to pay for the class, and that's of course always fun to do. All right, that's what we got. simplertrading.com/10x. I am super excited about this class. This has made my life so much easier, and I've also, my 9-year-old, Dylan has also been using this, and he scored an awesome trade on Restoration Hardware a couple of days ago that allowed him to buy $400 worth of in-app purchases because he got 10% of the cut, and he shared some with his sister, and it was great, and he came back into the office today and did some trades as well. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys all that. So anyway, it'll be a fun class. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you at the next update.